balance extracted in the books of Lakshmi and we have the account of the following. Okay, just you have to put in the format. So this is the format of the trading account. Now the opening stock at 6,500. So put 6,500. There is a purchase of 45,000. So 45,000 put in the inner column. If there is any returns outward or not, you have to see. Now the sales is 72,000. Put in the inner column, that is 72,000. Now the purchase return is 500. So purchase return means the return outward, it has to be less. So the answer is 44,500. Now there is a sales return also 1,500. So the net figure is 70,500. Carriage. So anything carriage inward is a part of trading account. So I have to write over here carriage. What is the figure of carriage? It's 1200. Wages is 4,800. If there is any outstanding wages, you have to add, but here is nothing. So 4,800. There is a fuel and power is 3,000. This is also a manufacturing expenses. So the fuel and power we can write in the debit side as it is a expenses 3,200, and the last final closing stock is 8,000. So the closing stock put in the credit side. Okay. So what is our profit? The profit must be, the credit side is 71,300 and it is 60,200. So this minus this, the gross profit will be 11,100. Here is 11,100 and both sides are tally. So this is the simple trading account. Hope it is clear for you. See this question. Opening stock is 32,000. So you have to put over here 32,000. Purchase are 1,65,000. Okay. You put 1,65,000. There is no returns or neither any drawings. Now the freight inward, the freight is a direct expenses, is come under the trading account. This is 4,000. This is 4,000. And the power is 6,500. The power is also a direct expenses. Power and customs duty. So I have to write over here power. The power known to be as 6,500 and the customs duty it's 5,500. Okay, and here the sales is 80,000 and the closing stock is 30,000. Now see, the debit side is heavier. 32, 1,65,000, freight is 4,000, power is 6,500 and the customs duty is 5,000. So this side is a 2,13,000 and this side is only 30. So there is a chance to find out the gross loss. Okay, so the balancing figure will be come over here as gross loss by, we can put over here gross loss. The gross loss is 1,60,000. 75,000. Okay. So if the balancing figure come under the debit side, is the credit side is heavy, then it is gross profit and it is gross loss. It should be also carried down. We can write gross profit also, it's transferred to carried down. Now in this sum, we are preparing a trading and profit and loss account, both we have to prepare trading and profit and loss account. Okay, so first stock 5,800. The stock is the debit item of the profit and loss account. Now the purchase cash plus credit, so both we have to record it, 42 plus 18. So we can write the purchase account 48,000 plus 12,000, altogether you have to write 60,000. Okay, the freight inward is 1800, so freight inward you have to write in the debit side. The wages is 4,500. Carriage on sales, so it is a trading, not it is a profit and loss item, it is a indirect expenses. Carriage on sales or the carriage outwards is the same thing. See, the carriage outward or carriage on sales are the same thing. Okay, so here we have to write 800. Thoroughly we have to post them. Now the telephone charges, it is also indirect expenses or all office expenses. In profit and loss account we have to record it only the office expenses. Okay, so the carriage on sales, telephone charges is 1600, so we have to write over here 1600. Electricity 1200, so electricity also debited to profit and loss account. The office rent is 6,000, it is also debited to profit and loss account. Salary is 8,000, we have to write over here 8,000, and the depreciation is 1,400. Depreciation is 1,400. Okay, so this side is complete. Now the credit side, sales, so there is a sales 7,200, sorry 72,000. Return inward, return inward means the purchase return. Sorry, return inward, why it is debit. Okay, so the return inward means the sales return, so you have to write over here return inward. Interest on investment, it is an indirect income, so it is come under profit and loss account. Discount receipts also credited to profit and loss account, and the closing stock is the item of trading account. All posting are done. Thoroughly you have to post them. This is the trial balance, you have to post them. Okay, so our gross profit will come, there is, see the gross profit is come 5,100 in the sum, our also come 5,100. Okay, so the GP is complete, and that GP is carried down, this CD transferred from 51 to this. Okay, so this GP always be transferred from here to here, and at last the debit and credit, see the debit is excess, so there is no net profit. Actually here you have to write by net loss. Net loss we have to write how much, 11,200 is the balancing figure, both see 19,000 is match. Okay, so this is the profit and loss trading altogether. So the both side is tally 19,000, 19,000. All indirect expenses, office expenses come under the profit and loss account, and income are come on the credit side, expenses come under the debit side. And this is the format of the trading account, where opening stock, closing stock, sales, purchase are there, and all direct expenses or manufacturing related expenses come under the trading account, debit side of the trading account. So our net loss will come over here, so by net loss we have to write over here.